Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Virgo. First card out. Nice. 8 of coins, 8 of pentacles. Nice, another one. Come on, camera. Queen of cups. Eight of swords. So you have an 8, Queen of cups, and an 8. So the 8 of swords, although it looks like a really bad card, not necessarily a bad card. This is you. This isn't anything external to you. This is you. But the fact that you have an 8 flanking either side of this Queen of Cups, I'm getting that that's a really good, oh boy, a really good thing. Look at this. Ace of Cups, brand new beginning in love. Page of Wands, and now part of your overall energy combined with the bottom of the deck. Okay. Nice. I don't know if you've been waiting for communication, but it looks like it's coming in. Oh, wow. Virgo. Come on, camera. 10 of coins or 10 of pentacles. That's amazing. I think I'll move these up for you so that you can kind of see everything. Better? Yeah, a little bit better. 7 of coins. Another nice card. See? The 8 of swords is you. Everything else, look at this, temperance. Everything else around you, Virgo, is amazing. This reading is amazing. Bottom of the deck. Oh, wow. It's your palace, the Palace of Pentacles, Palace of Coins. If you haven't been on my channel before, you have never seen, well, you may have somewhere else if somebody has these cards, but the Palace cards are very, I consider them to be very auspicious or very lucky cards to get. It's a good omen because there's only 4 of these in the deck, right? 78 cards. Out of 78 cards, you have 1 of 4. So, and look what's underneath it. The World. 6 of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Oh my God, the 2 of Cups. I'm going to stop there because that's a pretty good card. Okay, so anyways, your overall energy for this timeline, this when you're watching this is going to be good for about 4 weeks out, Virgo, from the time you view it. Okay, so try to get a little closer for you so you can have a better look at this palace. Okay, so just so you remember, Page of Wands, okay, and Palace of Pentacles or Palace of Coins. Now, the palaces are very special cards. Like I said, there's only 4 in the deck. There's 1 for each. Oh, my brain's gone dead. So there's 1 for Pentacles, there's 1 for Swords, Cups, and Wands, okay? And this obviously is your palace because it's the Palace of Pentacles. It represents home, okay? A place of solace, a place of when you're on your journey, on your path, heading for destiny or your life's purpose, and things get a little bit tough. This is where you go. But it really, what it represents is, it's like the Hermit card. It's about going within, because your place of solace is going to be within. Everybody's place of solace is within themselves. When you can find the happiness. You know, I heard somebody, one of the other readers, and I was so impressed with the way he worded this, because it couldn't be said in a better way. We all think we're chasing love, but really what we're looking for is happiness, and the happiness is within. And once we find it within us, the love is there. We don't have to go looking for it. It'll just show up, and it's a love for yourself, That's where it starts, okay? So when you can find the happiness within yourself, you have found love for yourself. And when you find self-love, love comes to you from every other angle. Now, being that that card is with the Page of Wands as your overall energy, pages are messengers, and the Page of Wands is all about good news coming in very soon. It usually represents, it's creative. Wands are creative. They're action, right? And it's usually about career or business, but this is a love reading. So this is going to be in the way of love. You are about to, I feel like the good news is going to have to do with what I just talked about. Finding that place of happiness within and loving yourself. Yes, that's the way I was trying to remember which one was on the bottom and which one was in the center. Okay, so just give me a minute now to take a look at your cards and get a feel for the energy and any messages that might be coming through. Okay, Virgo. This, obviously it's not going to resonate for everybody, but for those that it does resonate with, I feel like someone here has been working on something new in the way of love. So maybe a situation that hasn't come to fruition yet, hasn't worked out the way you want it to yet. So you've been trying to come up with new ways of handling this, and in the meantime, your intuitive abilities have been, however you want to word this, up-leveled, increased. You've moved in a new direction intuitively. I feel like it's all about timing. It's all about divine timing, but I feel that it was time that you needed to up-level. So you worked on that. You were working in a direction of increasing your intuitive abilities, your psychic abilities, just knowing. And you came to a place where that's exactly it. You just knew. You knew things about the situation that you're in relation to a love connection that I don't feel that you're in union with. I don't feel like you're in a committed relationship right now. This reading could be for somebody that's in a committed relationship, but for me right now, especially with the Ace of Cups here, that could mean that you're moving to the next level in a current relationship. I feel like there might be a very small number of you that are already in a relationship in this scenario, okay? Majority of you are going to be single or newly moving into a relationship, okay? But it's nothing that's been long-term up to this point. There's a real fear where you're concerned, and it's because things haven't moved forward yet. There hasn't been communication. There hasn't been, it just doesn't look like it's going anywhere. But I feel like it's supposed to. This is the person for you. It's going to eventually become this Ace of Cups, this brand new, beautiful, loving relationship. But what's weighing heavy on you right now, some of you, is that there hasn't been communication yet. There hasn't been movement. And because you have this knowing, it's almost like you're second guessing yourself at times. You have this knowing one minute that this is supposed to be, this is my person. Why haven't they communicated with me? Why hasn't this moved forward? Where are they? Why haven't they moved in on this? For others of you, I feel like you have a knowing and you feel like you need to move forward. This could be meant for the male Virgo version, okay? Same-sex relationship, it's going to be the male energy, okay? that feels like they maybe should be moving forward. They should be the ones doing the communicating. And for whatever reason, you've got this fear. But you know what? In this whole spread, you have one card, one sort of negative card, and it's not even negative because of anything in the exterior position to you. It's not outside of you, it's inside of you. The swords are all about the intellect, and the Eight of Swords, it's feeling trapped by fear. You can't move forward because you have a fear of moving forward. You're afraid that you're going to be rejected, or you're afraid that you've got this wrong. They're not interested, not like you want them to be or need them to be, but it's just in you. This is just in your head. You do have a new beginning coming in, something that's going to be a long-term loving commitment. The Seven of Pentacles, this is telling me that it's harvest time. This also tells me it's been divinely timed and guided, okay? So, and so does Temperance. Temperance card is about having patience, but also, especially in this deck, if you look at this card in this deck, this is an angel. She's been mixing it up. Do you see these discs that she's playing with? Whatever they are. One's water, one's fire. So it's passion, it's love, and there's a rainbow that connects the two of them. They're riding on this rainbow. That's beautiful. So she, Divine, has been working on things in the background. You know, the alchemy of it. They've been, you don't even know what's going on. You can't see it. You can't feel it. You maybe can sense it. You might be able to sense it. But this whole row down here is basically telling me that it's divinely guided, it's divinely timed, it's being worked on, it's being tweaked. You need to get to this place. Once the two of you come together, this I don't know how to put it. It's stronger than me just saying the angels are working on this in the background. It's stronger than that, because when the two of you finally come together, your entire world is going to explode in a good way, a really good way, Virgo. Your finances are going to go through the roof. Your joy is going to go through the roof. Your excitement for life, way up. And that's what this card is saying to me. So this is where you're at-ish, again, because time is fluid. So you're here working away. I feel like some of you actually are focusing on work. Because, again, you've got this, there's one card here. So that tells me that there's not a lot of blockages stopping you from moving forward into this partnership. But there is still something. There's a fear somewhere. It's going to be different for all of you. For some of you, it's a fear of moving forward and communicating with this person. For others, it's a fear moving forward because they haven't communicated with you and you just don't know what's going on. But you do have the intuition. Now, for some of you, this could be your person, okay? The Queen of Cups. This would be Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. And again, it's general, so that could be a King of Cups as well. It could be male or female, okay? But I'm in this spread anyways, I'm feeling it to be more of you. I know you're not a Queen of Cups. You're not a Cups sign, but it's the sign of emotion, love. It's ability to control your emotions. There you go. That's how it feels to me. So this is something that you either have been working on or you need to work on. Controlling your emotions and getting yourself past this feeling of being stuck because you have a fear of something. It is harvest time. And like I said, when the two of you come together, boom, it's going to be magical, to say the least. Magical. Okay, let me just see if there's another way they want me to read for you. Okay, when we go this way, those of you that have been focusing on work and your finances, making a living, that actually was guided. And for those of you that did do that, that's what's bringing the good news into you and going to take you to this place here where it's, you know, I don't know how else to describe it. They're showing me like a burst. It's like an explosion. It's like a small explosion, a burst of light that just, and once it blows, it's gonna remain open and continue to be and feel the way it did when it exploded. It's not going to dissipate in feelings. But anyways, focusing on work is helpful because it takes your mind off of it and it changes your focus. Okay, because if you're focusing on the lack of communication, what you're actually putting out to the universe is that you have a lack, and the universe is going to bring all kinds of things to you that make you continue to feel like you have a lack in your life. So focus on something that is working in your world, something that is working, something that you want, not what isn't working or what you don't want. Okay? Let go of the fear of moving forward, because good news is coming in and it's going to take you to this long-term, loving, committed relationship with abundance from every angle. This whole road down here, just, I don't know how else to say it. It feels amazing. It reeks of abundance, happiness, love, joy, finances. Like I said, this explosion that takes place, it's an explosive feeling. It's emotion, it's finances, it's everything. Everything is just going to blow up in your life in such a good way when you allow it to. You've got to get past this fear. Use your intuition. Go within. Go within. That's what you need to do. This says the same thing. Go within. That's where you're going to find the solace. It's where you're going to find the love and the happiness. And once you find it there, like I said, the love, finances, everything else is going to follow suit. Okay, let's clarify. What do we want to clarify here? Let's clarify the Eight of Swords. Let's find out exactly what this fear is that you have, Virgo. Why you have such a... You know, it doesn't feel big. I shouldn't say why you have such a fear, because it really doesn't feel big to me. It feels like you have been working on letting go of any fear that you might have in regards to this partnership. But there's just, you know, it's just a little bit of tweaking you have left to do. Okay, angels, why is the Eight of Swords here for Virgo, please? And thank you. Thank you. Okay, we're escalating now. Nine of Swords. You're in your head. That's why. You're in your head, so you've got a fear in regards to this situation because it's something that means a lot to you. This is something that, you know, maybe you've been working on for a really long time, and it's important to you that it move forward and works out. That it just moves forward. Because I feel like you're really stuck, or that you feel like you're stuck, and things just are not moving forward. And if you've been working on something, this card says that too, you've been working on this for a long time. But this says that it's harvest time. So you are, and now I don't do past, present, future per se, but you start here and this is where it finishes, right? So it's a progression. You're up here trapped by fear. But down here, not that far away, is harvest time. And right next to it, diagonally, is good news coming in. Very quickly, if you can get out of this state. And it's just because you're in your head. Get into your heart, Virgo. Get into your heart. And you will make it to where you want to be. The next card that came out was the Knight of Wands. So this, see, this is what it is for you. You have this fear, you feel stuck because this situation, whatever it is, it's been back and forth, back and forth. It sounds like it probably is your typical twin flame situation. You know, the in and out, the back and forth. You're talking, you're not talking. It looks good, it doesn't look good. But here's where it's headed. Happiness, joy, bliss, love. Let your inner child shine through. Look at this little guy. He's naked. He's bareback. The sun is big as day. It's as big as the day is long. And he's on this horse, this white horse. That means purity. It's faith. Have faith. This is coming around for you. You've got to get out of your head, Virgo. I know that's what you do a lot, is get into your head, because I'm a Virgo too. I spend most of my day there. But that's part of your growth. Part of your newness is listening to and being able to hear your intuition. You have to get out of your head. And to do that, you have to get into your heart. You have to feel. Go by feel. Don't go by thought. If this is a twin flame situation for you, you cannot put logic to twin flame. You just can't. You can't put logic to a love relationship either. It's got to be done by feel, emotion, intuition. What else do we want to clarify here? Why don't we see what the good news is that's coming in? Why is the Page of Wands here, angels? Please and thank you. That was quick. Okay, so good news. The Two of Wands, if you look at it, this guy is holding the world in his hand. And that's where you're at. The good news coming in is giving you the world. It's bringing you the world. It's bringing you what you want. The two represents plans and strategy. So the good news is there is a plan coming in, a strategy. Okay? It's a two also, which is all about partnerships, relationships. And the Eight of Cups, this card is twofold actually. It can represent walking away from something, and it also represents walking to something. So this is moving toward your dreams, because the Nine of Cups, that's what you've left behind the Eight. You're going to look for the Ninth Cup. And the Nine of Cups, if you remember in tarot, is the wish fulfillment card. So you've turned your back on the Eight of Cups. You're moving toward the Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment. Maybe you've turned your back on being in your head. Getting out of your head, you know, that's everything. It truly is everything. Getting out of your head makes a world of difference, because it does represent harvest time. Let's see what the angels put onto that card. And clarify the Seven of Pentacles, angels, please, and thank you. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? Oh, Wheel of Fortune. This is destiny, Virgo. Destiny. It's harvest time. Your destiny. It's time. The wheel is turning. It's time for destiny. Time for truth. This is truth coming in. Someone hasn't been honest. Somebody hasn't been telling the truth, but it's about to come through. Someone is about to cut through the BS and get honest. Either you or your partner. But honesty is coming in. That card can also represent somebody that's been spying on you. Maybe they've been watching you or you've been watching them just to see what's going on in each other's lives. But it's time. Divine timing is here. You've got the wheel on top of the Seven of Pentacles. It's destiny time. It's time for this to take place, like I said. Harvest time. But you need to get out of your head, Virgo. This is not going to happen. Do you see that all of this happens after this place here? So you have to get out of your head if you want this good news, if you want this committed long-term relationship, if you want this brand new beginning. Let go here. Now the bottom of, oh wow, the bottom of the clarifier deck. Two of Cups. Set this aside. What I want to do is clear away the cards that we don't need. So I'm going to grab a different deck now. And what I want to do is ask the guides what it is that you need to do, be, think, and or feel in order to turn your energy around. Get away from this being stuck in your... I'm going to... You know what? Goes down here like this. But I'm going to include this because... this is what's causing you problems. This and the swords. The Eight of Swords. So let's keep those there. Let's find out what you need to do to get out of your head in order to have streamlined focus on what you really want in your life. Oh, rather perfect. Thank you. Okay. So the first card that came out, Five of Cups. I want to get close so you can view the card. It's the artwork. This is Shadowscapes, by the way. Absolutely beautiful, the artwork. Look at the little fairies in the water. You are being protected. You are being guided very strongly. Wow. Do you see that one cup in the water? Right there? Do you see that fairies are trying to deliver that towards you? Because you've spilled over that one. There's one sitting there with two little fish in it. There's one kind of buried in the ground. And you've got one in your hand. And you're gazing into it. And look at her. They're pointing me in the direction of the fairies. I don't know if I can get close enough for you. Yeah, it's not going to... There we go. See the fairy behind her head that's kind of holding on to her hair and her head? That fairy is trying to turn her head to see that cup. You're focusing on something that you shouldn't be focusing on. And this is you being in your head. Do you see the fairy in front of her holding that ball of light? I gotta put this down. Let's see if I can... This one right here. She's got a ball of light right there. They're trying to enlighten you. They're trying to give you messages. They're trying to guide you. You are being divinely guided. But if you are focusing on the negative, you're focusing on the fear of... You're focusing on the fear of something that hasn't happened. It hasn't happened. And you're fearing it because it hasn't, because nothing has happened. They want you to look down at this cup. It's waiting for you. It's yours. You just have to let go of the fear. Wow. King of Cups. Turtles, tell me that it's going to happen. It's just that turtles are very slow and steady. But they get to the finish line. So this is going to happen. And look at this king. Look at the size of his cup that he's bringing to you. Masculine energy, of course. It could be male or female. It's just the masculine energy. I'm just saying he because it's a he in the card. Wow. But the other wow in that... You know what it means when you have the king and queen of the same suit? This is the extended version, but it's still your reading, Virgo. You have the king and queen of cups, And it's not just any king and queen. It's the king and queen of emotion, of love. This is an incredible partnership that's about to come in for you. Let go of the fear. Walk away from the fear. Walk away from thinking that this isn't going to be, because it is going to be.